Alright, well, this may give you some idea of what's going to happen. Just worn it off in the nose. So I've had to go and paint this white, even though it's going to be covered in fur, purely because white fur is not 100% opaque. So it would look all muddy and stuff with the paper mache underneath it. So I'm just giving it a quick undercoat, but it's interesting to see what it looks like in white. And what have we got out here? So I had to put a coat of polyurethane on the belt because actually the gold did start to rub off in places, which was odd, so it's had 2 coats of polyurethane. So that looks, it's sort of made it more of a copper now, but at least it's not going to rub off and look horrible. Did the same to the shoes, just to get them a bit more durability, and with the tongues. So yeah, I think it's going to look pretty special. Man, I really like that. That's cool. Very cool. Yeah. So just give that proper time to dry. Yeah. My rabbit head is coming along. Alright, I did some more work on the belt and things. Because polyurethaning the original spray paint gold made it turn into this bronzy colour, I decided I might as well do it at like a 2-tone gold. I think it works. Was a bit naughty and just used acrylic gold over oil polyurethane. What the hell, sometimes I like to live dangerously. I'm putting some gloss varnish over it, so it should be reasonably resilient. I sort of used it as sort of like a dry brushing effect on there, just to give it a bit more depth. You can see I've sort of tried to give it some shading, as it were. Yeah, I think it'll just help to give it a bit more interest at a distance. I think metallics are always difficult with paint. There's always compromises, unfortunately. If I was to do this again next year, I'd probably go the route of doing it all in acrylic plastics and actually taking it to an electroplater and getting the whole thing chromed and proper gold chrome, but don't have time for that, nor the inclination to do it this year. Yeah. Anyway, these are the little jewels he's got around the belt, and they're just the polystyrene balls. I've just put a gold ring around them just so they look like they're sort of set in a jeweler's sort of clutch, I guess. I don't know what they bloody call them. Inset in a ring to keep them on. And again, I've put the gloss varnish on them to give them a real shine. I think they do a reasonable job of looking like jewels. I mean, you're barely going to see them, so don't really want to put too much work into them. I put another. Where's my belt? I put another coat of gold on the belt. I think it looks much better now. So you can imagine the belt. These are still a bit tacky. I'll just stick them on. They're a little bit big, but there was no way I was going to sit there and carve down 8 jewels to fit on this thing. Yeah, no, that's just not worth my time. But yeah, those will look pretty flash. So yeah, I'd hot glue and possibly a blue cotton thread poking up and over the top, just to hold them on if the glue fails, which it probably will. Well, there's got enough texture left in it that it might take, although actually that's a thought. I may have to use PVA to glue these on, because hot glue will just melt the polystyrene. Okay. That could be an issue. Unless I stick it to a piece of EVA foam first, and then stick the whole assembly on the belt. That's getting complicated. I think just glue and a thread will probably be my best option. Anyway, better stop rambling and get on with it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Wow, much better stuff. I got some much better red fabric from the fabric shop up the road. Way better than that degraded vinyl I was trying to use. So I managed to make the corners reasonably tidy. I might spend some more time on them later, but that is just excellent. I've made that's the articulated bridge I was talking about earlier, so that'll let me, because the character's hands are oversized, that will let me make a fist that'll bend with my wrist. But yeah, so that's the modules just pop into there. Actually pretty tight. I almost don't need to use glue on them. So that's the construction. So they fit into there. Here's the back. Oh, I'm so stoked. So yeah, the gloves are not far away from being finished. I bought a big piece of upholstery foam to wrap around the wrists. So he's got sort of that big sort of, what are they, the boxes, they wrap their wrists, that's sort of an accentuation of that. Yeah. Oh, what else have we been up to? Oh, I'll bring the shoes in. Wait a minute. Yes, I managed to get my work done on the shoes. Painted the sole it's sort of like, it's showing up a little bright on camera, but it's supposed to be like a navy blue, sort of similar to the jeans I'll be wearing. So that helps to hide the really worn look of the shoes, and that's the tongue with the let me grab the figure. See, I'm getting there. The tongue, I need to spend a day. I need to print out the Kazuma logo. I want to make a stencil out of some inkjet sticky sheet, sticky that on, paint over it. I hope it turns out. Yeah, that'll be the shoes done. That will be cool. So yeah, the tongue will fit in there like that. It's a bit tricky at the moment. So yeah, that'll be the shoes done. I've got some nice new grey laces to go in there, which won't be 100% accurate, but it will look quite smart. Yeah, unfortunately, to make the really fancy shoe he's got, that's just a bit beyond me, unfortunately. I'd have to really gut a pair of shoes to make that heel. That would just be ridiculous. Who's looking at the shoes anyway? I'd rather spend the time on the head. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with things at the moment. Anyway, I'll catch you later.